Good afternoon, people. This is Sam, South Carolina Happy Bees, and I've looked at I looked at most of my nukes and splits and everything, so I figured I'd come over here and look at this swarm trap that my friend brought me, and I wasn't able to get into it at that time. Today is the 10th, but they should have been okay in here because it's a big enough hive. But, however, see if I can do this. I don't normally do this by hand, so if it's wobbly, sorry. But the only thing they had for ventilation and for the bees to get in and out was this little hole right here. That's about that big. But I shook them out, and this is what we wound up with. These are some of the dead bees that was in it when I had to put it over here to see what was going on. What I'm showing y'all is something that is why I don't build swarm traps according to other people. Okay. Then I'm going to tell you where you can get all your information that you want. Just hold on. Okay, this is what's going on here. He has enough frames to put on two little things. And this is what they're doing upstairs. I can't see a thing in the world. But we hope they go down here in the bottom. Now, the major part of the die-off is here. This is what was on the bottom of the box. You have to take the bottom off to open up the swarm set. I mean the swarm trap. That's full. That's 2 knuckles deep. How big is a knuckle, Sam? I don't know. About that deep. And that's all the way around. But anyway, this is why I don't build it like this. I put my nukes up there. I put frames in there. When I go to get my nukes, I can just take the frames out, or the swarm. I just take the frames out and move them over to a nuke. And life is good. But I'll tell you something about when I first started. I started about 24, 25 years ago. I watched a guy that y'all have probably heard good about it, bad about him. I'm going to tell you good about him. It's Don the Fat Bee Man. And the other one is Joe Mays, the little bee man. But Don the Fat Bee Man, if you go back to some of his 20s, 30s, films before he started his little podcast, is when he used to walk around into his bee yards, tell you how he fed them, what he did with them, how he made queens. That's where I learned how to make queens. And he'll teach you a lot. Watch his videos. You may think he's a little arrogant at times, and he is. He has people come over and pay him to work his bees. He'll charge you $500 a year, or it was $500, I don't know what it is now. $500 a year, and you can come over there anytime and work his bees for him. And you can learn it, because he's going to teach you. He's going to teach you everything you need to know about bees, swarms, splits, how to make queens, and how to do swarm traps. And you can go to Joe May, Little Bits Honeybees, and he'll do the same thing. That's all I'm going to say about it, but you need to watch me if you want to learn. Y'all have a great one. Like I say, you need to go back on the 20s and 25s and 30s with Don. And we'll talk with you later. Bye.